Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode by Digital Titans, and this is the episode number 29. First things first, let me tell you that now this episode has a lot of updates on Facebook, and I really had the title of my last episode was Zuck It, Facebook is killing it. It sounded kind of funny, but come to think of it, Facebook is really killing it with so many updates all around the corner. New things about Facebook. Facebook has introduced the new tool, which is a competition to TikTok, which is Lasso, if that's how you pronounce it. And they are trying to go LinkedIn way in this episode, and we would be talking about what else Facebook has got under the sleeve. And let's get started without any delay. And welcome to the episode number 29, ladies and gentlemen. So let me start with the one that has a few updates today, which is Google. Google has about very few updates, not many today, but Google Maps is letting you use a feature which lets you message businesses. Now, let's say you want to join a gym. You go to your Google Maps, you search for a particular gym, go to the tab, the settings or the all options that you see. You will see an option called messages. Message them, and you can interact with the businesses going forward. Now, in a way, it is similar like how message extensions works in Google Ads, but this is more logical because it is integrated into Google Maps, and that's where you would ideally search or typically search for businesses or any services that you would want to get done. The second set of updates that I have is Google My Business is following the Facebook way or the Facebook page way. Facebook is things are really getting crazy if you think of it. Now, if you look at what Google My Business is doing, Google My Business is letting you add posts to your Google My Business page, like how you could do it on Facebook. It also had an option in one of my previous episodes that I spoke about where it lets you follow certain business listings. So that's another feature that Facebook does. And not that just that, it also lets you track the analytics and see what changes have done or how many people visited, and it gives you a Facebook page kind of feel, but on Google My Business. The next update that I have is a tool called web.dev. I think I would also be linking it or showing you a screen grab of how that looks like. So web.dev is another tool by Google which lets you analyze a lot of things about your website. It also includes things like page speed insights. And in fact, I was just looking at it and it says that it gives you very actionable guidance and analysis. It helps developers like you learn and apply the web's modern capabilities on your own sites and apps. So from what I understand from this is it talks about a lot of things about how you can analyze things better when it comes to your websites and how you can start looking at better metrics. It helps you what do you say? So it helps you look at things like fast load time. It helps you look at things like fast load times and how safe and secure is your website. Easily discoverable. How do you make it? What are the things which are installable, and how do you make the whole experience a better place? Is what it does. But not to forget, it has a lot of bugs at the moment, and Twitter users on Twitter started complaining about some bugs. It is understandable that it is still in beta version, so you are bound to have these bugs. So I think that's about it from Google today, and let's switch to Twitter. Alright, so Twitter has about two updates in today's episode. Now, Twitter is likely working on the edit option, which is very, very unclear at the moment. But from the vibe of it, if you look at what is happening around, it seems like Twitter is working upon something similar to having an edit button. But at this point in time, we have no concrete source to believe that they're working on it. At the same time, it can pose a lot of negative implications if you give edit option to everybody, because you have to do it carefully. Now, today I abuse somebody on Twitter, and if I have the edit option, I can safely go and change it tomorrow, which is not so ideal, and you would lose the trace of what was there at some point in time on Twitter. So you need to think a lot before you give an option like that. The second thing that I'm talking about is Twitter has an option where if you go to the Explore tab, Twitter is working on a functionality where you go to the Explore tab on Twitter, it sorts out different stories into different sections based upon the category or the topic that they're being discussed. So could it be like how stories are on Instagram would Twitter do the same thing or something similar? We just don't know yet. We still have to wait and watch. But under the explore option, you will see sections categorized into different things based upon the categories. The next thing that we will be talking about is from Pinterest, and Pinterest has an update which is earlier when you started browsing Pinterest from your mobile phones, you started looking at things different. I mean, you had boards and pins everywhere. Now what happens is they have become a single column interface, which means that you would just see one column. You would not see multiple columns on Pinterest. Now, if this one column would have a follow, right? So if you click on the pin that you for the image that you're looking at, if you click on that, you will straight away go to the creator's profile on Pinterest, and this would help you get or drive a lot of visits to your profile on Pinterest.